Hello, my name's Paula and in this video we're going to learn about the Laban effort called punch. Laban efforts are a series of movements and each movement has 4 different qualities. They're really useful for actors to learn because it helps us to learn how to move our bodies differently to how we would usually move them, and that helps us to play lots of different characters and have lots of different characters that move very differently to how we would usually move. So today we're going to look at the Laban effort punch. We're going to be moving around, so make sure you've got plenty of space. Have clothes on that are comfortable to move around in, and make sure that you can't slip and that there's nothing in your way. When we're doing these movements, it's really important to think about your own safety and to do the movements safely. Some of them are very fast movements, so make sure that you've got plenty of room and you're not going to hit the floor very hard or have anything in your way that you might hit. So just make sure you've got lots of room. Okay, so punch has 4 different qualities. Punch is heavy, it is straight, it is fast, and it is tight. So say that with me. Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, punch is tight. Okay, so let's do that with our arms first of all. So your punch might look different to my punch, and that's fine. You find how it feels in your body. So do this with me. Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, and punch is tight. Great. Let's do that again. Find different ways to punch with your arms. Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, punch is tight. Good. Let's now try punch with our feet. Make sure you don't hit the floor with your feet. Punch out. Okay, let's do this together. If your punch looks different to my punch, that's fine. Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, and punch is tight. Again, punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, and punch is tight. Let's try and punch with the tops of our legs now. Okay. Do this with me. Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, and punch is tight. Let's try the middle of our bodies. See what punch feels like in the middle of our bodies. Okay, you do this with me. Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, punch is tight. Okay, let's try and punch with our shoulders. You do this with me. Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, punch is tight. Okay, let's try our arms again, the whole arm. See how we can punch in different ways. Ready? Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, punch is tight. Let's try with our heads. Again, make sure you look after your own safety. So only do what's comfortable for you with your head, but see how you can move it with those qualities. Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast, punch is tight. Very good. Now, let's try and put the quality of punch, heavy, straight, fast and tight, into our whole bodies. Do this with me. Punch is heavy. Punch is straight. Punch is fast. Punch is tight. Let's walk around the room with the qualities of punch. Your walk doesn't need to look the same as my walk. You find a way to walk that has punch in it. So the walk is heavy, straight, fast and tight. Okay, let's walk and say the words at the same time. Punch is heavy, punch is straight, punch is fast and punch is tight. So try that again. Your walk doesn't have to look the same as my walk. You find a walk with punch that is heavy, straight, fast and tight. Okay, let's go. Punch is heavy. Punch is straight. Punch is fast. And punch is tight. Good. So as you start to put the movement into your whole body, that's when you can start to see how the movement can help you to build a character. Now we're going to try this in a situation for a character. I want you to imagine that you have a parking space where you usually park your car. And one day you come out of your house and someone is parked their car in your space. That makes you feel very angry. So now we're going to combine punch with that feeling of anger. So go to a space in your room and imagine you are walking to the car that is parked in your space. And your walk has punch in your body. So you walk heavy, straight, fast and tight, like a punch, and you're very angry. Walk up to the car that's in your space. Okay. Again, remember it's heavy, straight, fast, tight. It's a punch and you're angry. In your walk. Let's walk up to the car that's in our parking space. Okay, now when you walk up to the car that's in your parking space, you can see the person who has parked in your space. And you're going to say to them, "Oi, you, that's my space." So say those words with me. Oi, you, that's my space. Okay, again. Oi, you, that's my space. One more time. Oi, you, that's my space. So we're going to practice what punch might feel like here in our bodies when we speak. So that the punch is not just in our bodies, but it's also in how we speak. So let's just try the punch around this area again like we did before. So remember it's heavy, straight, fast and tight. So let's move our body in a punch, this area of our body like that. So try it yourself. How does that feel? So here is all tight, it feels all heavy. And let's think what that might do to our voice. Or you, that's my space. So the voice is also heavy, it's straight, it's fast and it's tight. So try that with your voice. Or you, that's my space. Let's try it again. Or you, that's my space. One more time, with your voice very heavy, straight. The words are fast and it feels tight. Or you, that's my space. Okay, let's put those two things together. Let's walk with the feeling of punch in our bodies. And let's speak the line to the person with that in our voices. Okay, do this with me. Ready? Or you, that's my space. Let's do it again. Or you, that's my space. And again. Or you, that's my space. Good. Now you can see how the movement of punch can go through the whole body and the voice and the way the words are said to create a character for a certain situation. So that is punch.